everyone, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a Shop My Stash update. I like to do these videos at least once a month. I'm trying to maybe try to do it twice a month. I do a lot of Shop My Stash and project pans on my channel, so if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and stay tuned for more. I upload 4 videos a week, and the first half of the video I will recap the products from the last round and I show you pictures with the eyeshadow palettes, and then the second half of the video I pick out new items, and I only pick color cosmetics for my Shop My Stash, like eyeshadow, blush, lip products, that sort of thing, because when it comes to complexion products, I mostly use what is in my project pans. So I do have a separate project pan playlist and also Shop My Stash playlist. So you can check those out for more, and let's get started. Alrighty, I'm gonna recap the 2 lip products I had first, and I have very different opinions of these. So first up is the Klarity Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Cookie, and I'm wearing this today, but also with a lip liner and gloss. I really love this lipstick. It's like it's a light brown, I would call it. It's a very thin formula, very comfortable. It is perfect for layering with glosses and lip liners. Some liquid lipsticks are very thick and uncomfortable. This is a thin formula and I absolutely love it. And shade-wise, this may be one of my favorite lipsticks too. So this is a total win. I did do a Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me where I did use some of these products, including one of the palettes. So I will link that in the cards if you want to see some of these items in action. And one of the things I did use in that video is this item from ColourPop. It's the Glossy Lip Stain, and this shade is First Bite. It is a beautiful orange, as you can see. But I mentioned in that video, I just don't like this formula. It is sticky, uncomfortable. It doesn't really dry down. It's not super glossy. I can make it work if I put a different gloss on top. But yeah, I keep saying it's like glossy lip stain. It's just a confused product. Is it a gloss? Is it a lip stain? Honestly, it's like neither. I just find it very uncomfortable. Now, spoiler, I will have a declutter video probably coming next week. I am going to keep this shade, but there's another shade that I have in this that I am going to declutter. So, and these I did get in PR from ColourPop. So it's unfortunate. I love orangey lip colors. I mean, in general, orange is like one of my favorite colors, as you can tell by my eyeshadow and my nails today. But yeah, so I'm going to keep this around. I can make it work with a gloss on top, but it's just a very uncomfortable formula. I do not recommend them at all. Okay, I had 2 blushes and both of them are lovely. First up is the Marc Jacobs blush in Flesh and Fantasy, and I did use this in that Get Ready With Me that I mentioned, and I'm wearing this today in combination with the other blush. So formula-wise, these are quite different. So this is the other blush that was in my Shop My Stash, which is the Pat McGrath in Love Struck. So today I have combined these together. This, as you can tell, is a very intense fuchsia. I like the color a lot. Personally, I don't feel that this blends out as easily as other bright blushes I have in my collection. I don't think that the Pat McGrath blush formula is that amazing. Honestly, I love her lip products and her eyeshadow palettes, but this blush formula has really not impressed me. I just don't find it as smooth and as easy to blend as other brands I've tried. But the color is lovely, so I am wearing this today. And then I blended it out with this one. Now this one is, obviously this is a lighter, more neutral, peachy color, but it's very soft, very easy to blend. This one is not patchy at all. This is a really good blush formula. Not around anymore, but yeah, I don't know what, people have said different things about the Marc Jacobs brand. Some people have said that it's totally shutting down, and then others said that they are revamping the makeup line. It's like something people have been talking about for 1.5 years and nothing has happened. So if you know anything, let us know. But I really like this, and I still have the 2 Marc Jacobs bronzers, the one in the black packaging and the one in the white packaging, and I think that they are very, very good. Okay, and I had 3 eyeshadow palettes in this Shop My Stash. First up is the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place, and I am wearing this today. And I had not used this palette in quite a while. I've kind of neglected my Juvia's Place palettes, to be honest. And it's kind of a brand that I just have kind of forgotten about, and I haven't bought anything from them in quite a while. However, I really enjoyed using this palette. Wow, is this a gorgeous color story. I didn't use the blue though, but I did one look where I had like the browns in the crease, and I put this green all over the lid, and then I put a little bit of this shade on top to make it like a lighter green. Such a pretty look. One of my favorites that I did. And then I did another look that was using like these shades and then this orangey color in the crease. Really enjoyed that one. And today I'm wearing this shade in the crease, and then yeah, this all over the lid, and then kind of like just a little bit of this one in the inner corner here. Wow, I am such a fan. Now I think formula wise, I would say Juvia's Place, it's not my favorite matte formula. It's a fine matte formula, but it's not amazing. It's on the thinner side. Sometimes you have to build it up, but their metallics are really good. They are so smooth, so foiled. I mean, I'm just like, I'm in love with this eye look today. This is a beautiful palette, so I'm very happy I got use out of it. It is stunning. And then the other palette that I had was the Nomad Cosmetics Hudson Valley palette. This I did get in PR from them last month, and I did film a look with it and review. I want to film another look with this palette. I just haven't really had time to do that. But the looks that I did with this, I really enjoyed. It only has 3 shimmers, but they are very beautiful. I really like them. So this is a mostly matte palette. That is something to think about, but I feel like this is an amazing fall color story. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So I really enjoyed the looks that I did with this one. I think this is a really pretty palette, and the formula is very good on that one. I enjoyed it a lot. Clearly there was like a big fall theme here with the palettes, and the other one was the ColourPop Hocus Pocus palette, the first one, the Gather Round Sisters. I did buy the new one, and I did a look with that one, so you can check that out. It was an Ulta try-on haul. And then the Get Ready With Me using Shop My Stash items was with this palette. So again, I will link that in the cards if you did not see that video. I love how that look turned out. It was beautiful. I did several other looks with this palette as well this month, and really enjoyed it. Probably my favorite was a look I did with these like purple shades here and a little bit of this one on the inner corner. So beautiful. This is a really good palette. It does have a pressed glitter, which I don't use. But other than that, I really love it, and I love the color story. The new one is like a brighter version of this palette. This one is more like deep and smoky, which I really enjoy, but I do like the new one too. And they are quite different, even though the color stories, like it has like the purples and the greens, but they're just a brighter in that palette. So they actually complement each other very well. Side note, that palette has a new ColourPop formula in it that is sparkly, but it's not a pressed glitter, and they're kind of like duochromes. They're really cool. I really like that formula. So that formula is in that palette, and then another palette that I have from them from their new Enchanted collection. So that's a new ColourPop formula, and I'm hoping that they keep using that formula instead of the pressed glitters, because I am just not a fan of pressed glitters. I just don't really want to like get it in my eye. I wear contacts. It's just not worth it to me. But that new formula that's in the new Hocus Pocus palette is fantastic. So check out the Get Ready With Me I did with this palette if you didn't see that, and then also the new one if you do want to see like a comparison. Personally, I like both, and I think that they're very different in that one is smoky, one is bright. They complement each other very well. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. The palettes were a total win. I mean, I had so much fun using these palettes. I kind of don't even want to put them away. I want to keep using them. The blushes, very pretty. Just, this is not my favorite blush formula, but I still enjoy it. The lip products, this, I cannot with this formula. It is what it is. So that is it for the recap. I am pretty excited, and yeah, let's get into picking some new products. As usual, we're gonna start with some lip products. So let's maybe pick, I think I'm gonna do a one gloss, one lipstick. So let's see, this is one of my favorites, the Luxe Gloss in the shade That Sting from ColourPop. I love that shade so much. Yeah, here I have more of these glossy lip stains that I talked about. Yeah, it's just not the most comfortable formula. I mean, I can make it work layering with other stuff, but it's not the most comfortable. Ooh, the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Glaze. This you can use in a multiple different ways, but I've used it either as cream blush or a lip gloss, and I really like that one. This shade is Espresso. It's very beautiful. Another favorite is the Luxe Lip Oil in Hot Shot. I love this one so much. This is a newer Chanel gloss. I talked about this in my Ulta try-on haul. It's only okay. I don't know if you can see, but it's a little too sparkly and you can kind of feel the sparkles, which is not my favorite. Yeah, the old school NYX Butter Glosses. I really like these. I really do. Honestly, I like it so much better than this thing. This is super old, the Intense Butter Gloss in Peanut Brittle. This is a good one. I don't know. I am having a hard time deciding here. Oh, here's something that has kind of fallen to the bottom. I really like this Mented Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Send Nudes. It's a really, really pretty brown. This deserves more attention, I gotta say. I really enjoy this. I think I'm gonna go with this actually because it fell to the bottom and haven't used it in a while. So lipstick, the KVD ones, I've talked about these a lot lately. I really, really enjoy these. The ColourPop Luxe lipsticks, these are very, very good. I like these a lot. Let's see. Yeah, the Odin's Eye. I feel like I used the Odin's Eye not that long ago. Oh, this is like the perfect fall color. This is Propa Beauty in the shade Made It. It's kind of melting a little bit, but I love, this is such a cool color. Okay, I wanna go with this. So we're gonna go with one lipstick, one gloss. I think I'm just gonna pick one blush and I'm gonna skip over bronzer and highlighter because I really wanna focus on Project Pan items in those categories. So let's see, yeah, this was recently in my Project 10 uses. Let's see, the Ofra Island Time palette. I've actually used this quite a bit. This has been in my Project 100 uses. This was also in my Project 10 uses, the ColourPop Blush in Toffee Cake. That one is very nice. I feel like I've used all the things on top recently, but maybe some of the stuff at the bottom has gotten neglected, you know, as happens. Oh, what's that? Oh, NARS. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot I had this blush from NARS in the shade Luster. I like it. It's really, really pretty. Kind of sad that I forgot about that. Also, the Cover FX blush in the shade Pink Dahlia, which is more, I would say it's like a peachy pink. Ooh. Okay, I'm tempted by either of these. I think I'm gonna do the Cover FX. I really like this one, and I mean, I could use that as a highlighter too. Sometimes I use that as a highlighter and sometimes I mix them together. So we're gonna go with this. Alrighty, time for eyeshadow palettes. Let's see here. The Viseart Boheme Dream. You know, I don't think I've used this like hardly at all this year, which is kind of sad. This is an all shimmer metallic palette, but I really, really enjoy it. I mean, it kind of has some like brighter, what I'd call summer shades, but you also have like these pretty burgundies here, the dark green. This is a good one. It really is. It's a very lovely formula. So that's an option. Metropolis. I did actually use this recently and I filmed a look with it last month. Still one of my favorite palettes in my collection. It really, really is. Let's see, some of my Natasha Denona mini palettes are in here. The Mini Glam, this one is definitely a favorite. I don't think I've used that one in a while. Also, Mini Biba. This I had in a Project Pan for usage goal not that long ago. It's amazing. This may be one of my favorite mini palettes. Also, yeah, Mini Zendo. Amazing. I had full-size Zendo in my Shop My Stash the previous round, and that is a lovely one as well. The Mini Love. I don't know that I'm really in the mood for pink tones right now. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Odin's Eye and the Fancy Face Tina. Oh, I really like this palette. Very, very pretty, very colorful. Kind of more of like a spring summer palette for me though, but it's a good one. Urban Decay Born to Run. This is a palette I've used a lot. Good fall tones though. Maybe I should pick this. Okay, I think I want to pick Urban Decay, and I think I want to go with the Viziart because it's I'm pretty sure I haven't used this all year, which is really pathetic. And then, no, not Mini Biba. Let's pick one of the mini palettes. I think Mini Glam, very neutral. I think this will be good for some, you know, everyday looks, but you can do something more dramatic. So, all right, I'm gonna go with Mini Glam, Viziart Boheme Dream, and Urban Decay Born to Run. All right, so I am pretty excited. That is it for this Shop My Stash. So if you want to see the other Shop My Stash videos, check out the Shop My Stash playlist. And I have a separate Project Pan playlist as well. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.